It's your boy, Neighborhood Nature Boy. What's poppin' with the population? That extra special day. You already know. But every day's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Because we alive, man. You know what I mean? Skin glowing, we alive. You know what I mean? That means we got more time to, you know, make it right, make it happen, make it shake. You dig? So, that being said, today is an extra special day. You know why? Because today is day one of the neighborhood 40-day, 40-night juice cleanse. All right, neighbors, let's day go. One of day 40. It's day one of the 40-day, 40 nights juice cleanse. Man, listen, I've seen a lot of y'all had questions about or questioning what that means. 40 days, 40 nights. 40 days, 40 nights. What does that mean? Well, I'm not even gonna hold you, son. Like, 40 days, 40 nights is just a cinematic or prolific way of Young Nature just saying, like, yo, I'm going on a 40-day juice cleanse and you need to tap in. That's all, man. Just think about, look, just think about that title right there, like 40 days, 40 nights. That sounds wild, man. That's ringing bells in the neighborhood. You feel me? Stop playing with me, man. But yeah, that's all that means, man. Y'all know Young Nature gotta throw some plata in there. You feel me? To make you like tune in. You know what I'm saying? And just give it a immaculate, bigger than life name. You feel me? And what bigger name than to say 40 days, 40 nights, the whole day straight juice. You dig? So 40 days, 40 nights. You dig? And that's all to it. But yes, let's get to it. Day one, there's not much happening in day one, honestly. That's always the easiest day of the fast. You feel me? Because you're not really gonna feel nothing, you know, unless your body's super toxic and not used to juicing at all. You're not really gonna feel anything. Being that there's not much going on, I asked you guys if you guys had any questions to ask me, and some of you actually did. So I'm gonna answer those on the show and try to give you guys some gems. You know what I mean? Some gems about just health and everything. Before, you know what I mean, before we get it popping, man, get it popping. For the latter episodes, and just give you guys some game, you feel me, about the body, you know what I'm saying, just about fasting in its total. So first question is, I love why it could get so deep on the why question, you feel me, get so deep, pause, it could get so deep on this why question. Why am I fasting and why for so long? Well, the objective of why Young Nature fast is to give the body a break and take that time that it will usually spend on time and energy that we usually spend on digesting these solid foods and stuff, and take that energy and channel it into, you know, actually truly absorbing, healing, and eliminating from the body. You dig? A lot of times, more often than not, you know, we're constantly eating, eating all day, every day. The average person eats at least 3 times a day. You feel me? They eat in the morning, they eat in like mid-afternoon, and then mid-afternoon to early evenings, and then they eat at night. You feel me? Right before they go to sleep. So I want to ask you guys this question: when do you guys really take the time to actually properly absorb, and heal, and eliminate from the body? You dig? Because most of our time, being that we eat so much, or we often eat three times a day, we're spending our whole day digesting throughout the whole day. In the morning, we're eating, so we're digesting all the way up until we eat again in the afternoon, and then all the way up until, you know, that may be the longest period of time we have till we eat again, which is we start to eat dinner around anywhere from 7 to 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, and that's when we eat our last meal. You feel me? And you know, a lot of times, more often than not, you know, the amount of energy and time you spend on digestion depends on your food combination, and you know, just how heavy the food is on the digestive system. You dig? And not only that, how you properly absorb the food depends on if your food even has any, if your food is even mineral dense or even has any true nutrients to it to absorb and to help the body remineralize and, you know, properly heal. You dig? And a lot of times, more often than not, our diets don't warrant that type of mineral density. It's a like I really, really, really want to get you guys to start implementing this in your lifestyles because it's important. You know, it's important to add more, one, add more fruits to your diet, and two, to fast, because that's our that's the number one doctor right there. That's the number one. Well, you're the doctor. That's fasting is the number one medicinal remedy to any dis-ease that you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you're feeling. That's the key right there. You know what I'm saying? That is the number one medicinal way you should attack any type of disease is by fasting. Now, you can attack certain areas by, you know, pinpoint what herbs and fruits you want to use, but the overall base of medicine you should be using is fasting. That's the most ancient, original form of medicine that we have since the beginning of time, since the beginning of man. And let me tell you guys this: everything on this planet fasts, but except for us, we're the only species that don't consistently fast. And you know that a lot of us don't fast at all and never fasted at all unless something that was very dire need that we really had to fast. We had no other option. You feel me? And I'm here to tell you guys that you shouldn't wait till you have no other option, but incorporate it into your lifestyle so you can have a overall better way of living your body, and it's gonna have it operating at its highest level possible. You dig? So yeah, that's why I fast, is to basically give the digestive tract a break from digesting and take that time and energy that I would usually spend digesting and channel that energy into actually truly absorbing, healing, and finally eliminating from the body. Let me tell you guys this. Look, some of you eat 3 times a day. Let me ask you this question: how many times do you even defecate a day? And what I mean by defecate, how many times do you crap a day? Do you poop a day? That's a question right there. Come on now. How many times do you defecate in that day? Listen, if your answer was 0 to 1 or inconsistent, that's a problem, neighbors. That means you're backed up. It means you're backed up. You know, and that's the majority of a lot of us. A lot of us eat about 3 times a day with some snacks in between, and we only poop once a day. We're the only species that does that. The amount of times that you eat is the amount of times that you should be excreting from the body. And if you're not, just think about all the meals that you're not, you know, getting rid of. I'm gonna just say to give you this one equation. Look, say the average person eats 3 times a day. There's 7 days in a week, right? So that's 21 days. That's 21 meals that you've eaten, and you only poop once a day. So you've only pooped 7 times. You only pooped 7 meals out of that 21. Take off 7 from the 21. That's so there's 14 meals that you have not defecated out the body. And what do you think happens to all this waste in the body, or this food that you haven't pooped out in the body? It's to turn into waste. Whatever the body doesn't use and properly absorb to use and heal the body, solid matter part of it is stored in the colon, but the cellular part of it is, and it backs up the lymphatic system. It backs up your eliminative organs like your kidneys, your liver, and you know, the skin. You dig? And then this when you start to have problems. This when you start to have your eczema. This is when you start to have, you know, a compromised lymphatic system or eliminative organs like your kidneys. And when you have a compromised eliminative system, especially like your lymphatic system, which is, man, that the lymphatic system is one of the most important systems that the body has. Why? Is because the job of the lymphatic system is to get rid of all the cellular waste throughout the body. So cellular waste that's building up in the head area, in the neck, in the kidneys, in the muscles, you know what I'm saying, the blood, in the lower part of the body, everywhere. Your lymphatic system is responsible for getting rid of all that cellular waste that builds up in these you know, areas. And you know, when that gets compromised, then that's where you start to get all these diseases. You know, that's where you start to get your cancers or your diabetes and, you know, high blood pressure, nervous system issues, you know what I'm saying, your cardiovascular issues, and the whole nine, because the lymphatic system is your cellular garbage disposal system, where it's getting rid of all the cellular waste. And if that's compromised, like I said, you're gonna be backed up. You feel me? And once there's a part of stagnation, especially in such an important system, then that's when you start to get buildup of acidic waste. That's when you start to get buildup of all this matter and acidic waste on the cellular level. You start to burn up. Your joints are starting to burn up. You're starting to feel more hot, and your skin's starting to feel more inflamed. You start to get more fevers, more migraines, more headaches, and you don't know why. That's because you're getting a buildup of all this cellular waste, and and when you start to get stagnated, that's where disease, parasites, and infections love to thrive, which is in a acidic body that's full of waste. You dig? And I'm gonna just give you this gem right here. A lot of, if you've never fasted before and your parents never fasted before, then that means a lot of us are backed up in some area of your body. Some type of area is compromised within the body if you have never fasted for an extensive period of time. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I know that was an extended answer, but I told you that why, you know, gets me pumping. But yes, that's why I, you know, fast, is to, you know, give the body a break from digestion and properly and truly absorb, heal, and eliminate from the body, you dig? And why am I doing it for so long? That was the second half of the question. Last extensive fast was a 21-day juice cleanse. So, you know, it was only right, man, that we up it, man. I know some of you guys are thinking, well, why didn't you just do 25 or 30? Well, why do 25 and 30 when you could go for a 40 ball? You heard? Stop playing with me, man. Why go up by 25 or 30 when you go up by 40? Come on, man. Y'all playing, man. And also, the last time I did an extensive fast like this, meaning a long fast, was when I did the 21-day fast, which was really a 25-day fast. And you know, it's been a while, so I was like, you know what, I kept letting time pass, and I was like, you know what, it's time, fuck it, just go for the 40 ball. And then that's when I came up with like 40 days, 40 nights, and I was like, you know what, 40 days, we gotta go for it. It's either go big or go bigger. We don't go big or go home, go big or go less. No, we go big or go bigger, you feel me? And what bigger way than to do 40 if you've never done the 40 before, you know what I'm saying? I will be incorporating herbs into this, so, you know, it's either go big or go bigger in the neighborhood, man. What bigger way than the 40 days, 40 nights? I just want you guys to listen to this real quick. 40 days, 40 nights. 40 days, 40 nights. Now listen to this. 30 days, 30 nights. 40 days, 40 nights. What sounds better? Come on, man. We're ringing bells in the neighborhood. Stop playing with me. Next question is, what will you be doing during the fast? That's a great question. Honestly, I'm gonna take this time to, I'm basically gonna be doing everything I already do. I'm still going to be in the back garden. I'm still gonna be making some visuals for you guys on the socials. Take more time to observe myself and just connect with the body and source. I am still going to be working out, more so like natural body weight, like body weight movements like calisthenics, you know what I'm saying, a lot of bar workouts as far as like pull-ups and your different variations, you know, your push-ups, ab workouts, leg workouts, cardio. Although I will be doing less cardio just because I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, your boy trying to, you know what I mean, get shredded out here. Your boy trying to shred up a little bit more and, you know, get a little bit more toned out. Listen, I am 5'5", but you know, Young Nature loves to tell the ladies that he is 5'6", you heard? And I don't have no desire to be this muscle-bound 5'6" dude, you feel me? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I like to be underestimated, you know what I'm saying? When people see me in my clothes, sometimes I wear baggy clothes or oversized clothes. A lot of people tend to think like, yo, he's skinny, he's all this. But then, you know what I'm saying, they catch me at the beach or something, and you feel me? They catch me at the beach or something, it is blot out, you heard? Your shades blot out, you feel me? They see me running with the shirt off, you feel me? The abs jumping, the chest jumping and all that, you know what I'm saying? They be like, damn, Young Nature be getting to it, you feel me? That's all I want, you heard? That's all I want. I don't have no reason to want to be, or no reasoning or why I want to be like super muscular or nothing. Nah, I just want to be toned out, nice body, fit, and all that. That's all, you feel me? So I don't really lift weights like that. And for those of you that are worried about going on a fast and your main worry is like losing all that muscle mass and stuff, listen, you can still work out, but can't tell you enough, do not work out with weights, because weights is an acidic movement. And when you're fasting, the goal is to get rid of that acidic waste and cleanse and heal. Now, if you're just constantly building up waste, then it's gonna be hard to heal again. And how does lifting weights create acidic waste within the body? Well, because you're adding all this pressure to the joints, to the tissue, to the bones, when you're doing all this weightlifting and putting all this pressure on the joints. When you're putting all this pressure on the joints, what do you think happens when you're constantly creating pressure? You start to build this. What happens when you constantly like put a stick to a rock? You feel me? And try to constantly rub them together. Eventually, hopefully, if you're in the wild, hopefully you're gonna get a fire. So what do you think is gonna happen when you're constantly rubbing, when the joints is constantly rubbing and creating all this pressure? You start to build up acidity within the bones, within the joints. So that's the least that you want to do to the body, is create more acidic waste or new acidic waste for it to have to get rid of when you already built up with all this acidic waste or just cellular waste in its entirety. So you want to get rid of the old acidic waste before you create new acidic waste, you dig? So you want to stick to your light movements and just your natural body weight. Like I said, if you want to keep that muscle mass, try to do less cardio work like I am. Listen, it's gonna be hard for me to do less cardio because I love cardio. Anybody that knows me knows I love cardio. But like I said, I'm trying to stay shredded and all that, so I gotta do less cardio. So I'm probably gonna be doing cardio once a week. But guys, if you're trying to lose weight, do more cardio. But if you're trying to stay at your same weight or try to lose less muscle mass, do less cardio. So probably once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on how fast your fast is. Try to do less cardio and try to up your reps when you're doing the calisthenics and natural body work. You know what I'm saying? Do some swimming. You could do some variated push-ups. You feel me? Some variated pull-ups. You can do all types of natural body workouts and just up the reps to get that, to still obtain and maintain that strength and that form. You know what I mean? Now you may lose a little bit, but not a lot if you stay consistent with it. Now me personally, I'm going to try to work out every single day, but not intensively. Now intensive workouts, I'm going to keep it normal, like I usually do, and try to work out 3 times a week. But it's not the norm for me on this fast. This is my first time going to be doing intensive workouts 3 times a week. You feel me? During the fast. So I'm going to be doing that 3 times during the fast, and I'm looking forward to it. It's about leveling up, going big. It's either going big or going bigger. We going up it, you know what I'm saying, every time, you feel me? So yeah, man, that's all I'll be doing. I'm still gonna be like I said, in the back gardening, creating visuals for you guys. I'm still gonna be taking the time to learn, read, study, observe, and journal. Listen, this is like my 10th to 15th fast, and I always get super creative during the fast. It's because your mind starts to work like immaculate, in such an immaculate and creative way when you're fasting, man. It's just a beauty, man. It's just a beauty. You can see why fasting is so godly and why this is the original ancient form of medicine, because man, it's so remarkable, man. And it works in so many ways for just not the body but the mind and the spirit, you dig? So make sure you guys are jotting down every day of the fast, or if you're doing an extensive fast like me, every other day, you dig? Because you're gonna get super creative, man. So yes, that's all I will be doing. I'm still gonna be gardening, still gonna be working out. I'm still gonna be studying, reading, and taking this time to not just only relax and chill, but find a balance with still working out and creating and enjoying the fast too. Enjoying the fast, you dig? And I will be incorporating herbs into this fast, so I will be doing that as well. But yeah, that's all I will be doing, neighbors. Staying busy, you dig? Not staying busy in a detrimental way, but staying busy in a productive way. Staying more locked in and dial into the purpose, the mission, the goal, you dig? This is a good question. This is a two-part question. It says, how many juices a day will you be drinking? And is juice the first thing you're going to drink when you wake up? How many juices? That's a great question, neighbors. That's a great question. I'm gonna answer the first one now. This is the overall answer for everybody. Now, it doesn't matter how much juices a day that you drink. As far as like how many, like you can drink how many juices you want a day. It does not matter. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm aiming anywhere from, on the low end, 3 juices. But on the high end, the maximized amount of juices probably 7. So I'm going to be drinking anywhere from 3 to 7 juices a day. Now, when I'm at home just chilling, I usually try to get some juicy fruits like some seeded watermelons or melons in general, like your cantaloupes, papayas, your grapes, and I try to, juice as much as a gallon. That way, like when I'm just at home chilling, I'll take a cup or 2 every couple hours. Now, mind you, in my fast, I do incorporate herbs, herbal tinctures, herbal teas, stuff like that. I don't have the herbal teas and tinctures to show you right now because they will be getting to me either later today or tomorrow. So I will show you in the next episode. So stay tuned for, I believe the next episode will be day 8. So stay tuned for day 8. But like I said, it does not matter how many juices you take. Now, you can drink as much juice as you want, what the body needs and wants. Now, hear me out. Make sure you're able to tell the difference between the two, between what your body wants and needs and what the mind wants and needs, because those are 2 different things. So make sure you're getting in tune with the body and observing and just listening to what the body needs. One day, your body may only want or need 3 juices a day. The next day, it may need 5. The next day, it may need 6. Now, I will tell you this, on intensive workout days, my body I will be drinking at least the maximum, like 7 to 8 juices a day. But on days that I'm just chilling at the crib, like I said, I'm just gonna only be drinking cups out of these every couple hours. And in between times of not drinking juice, I will be taking my herbal tinctures, my herbal teas, and drinking water in between. You don't have to overemphasize on the water. You do want to stay hydrated, and the water will help you stay satiated. But remember, the juice is the ultimate form of hydration for the body and the cellular. So you'll stay hydrated by drinking the juice. The water is basically just a filler to keep you staying satiated so that you don't always feel like you need to eat or something like that. You feel me? So listen, the average is 3 to 6 juices a day. On the low end 3, on the high end anywhere from 6 to 8 on intensive workout days, etc. But it's really is up to you and how you're feeling. This is your time to truly observe the body and see what it's asking for. You know what I'm saying? Say the body is the temple, you are the nurse to that temple. You're there to supply it what it needs, give it what it needs, and to help operate and heal at an optimal level. That's how many juices I'll be drinking. I'll be drinking anywhere from 3 to 8 juices a day. You feel me? On the low end 3, on the high end, on intensive days, I'll probably be doing 6 to 8 juices, you dig? With herbal tinctures, teas, and water in between. All right, that was a good question. Now, the second part of that question was, is juice gonna be the first thing I consume on the wake up or the top of the AM? No, juice is not going to be the first thing I drink. I'm going to keep it like usual. Most would call this intermediate fasting, but usually I do not eat anything or consume anything, maybe water, until anywhere from 11:30 to 1 o'clock. So in between this time frame, this is when I start to eat. And this is just in general. That's just in general. I'm not changing it up. You feel me? That's from 11:30 to 1 o'clock. This is when I will be drinking juice. You feel me? Morning, the first thing I will be consuming is the herbal tinctures, the teas, and maybe some water. You know what I mean? On days that I wake up and work out intensively, I may drink some juice early, or I may not. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on how the body's feeling. If I need that energy or whatever. So, no, I will not be drinking juice when I wake up. You know what I mean? It will be herbal tinctures, teas, and the whole nine. And it won't And it won't necessarily be before I defecate. I will be looking to defecate before I do any of this. Listen, this is key, neighbors. You should be defecating. The first thing you do when you wake up, you should be defecating, meaning you should be pooping. If you aren't defecating on the wake up, then you are compromised and backed up somewhere, neighbors. Okay, you are compromised and you are backed up somewhere. Why should the first thing you be doing is defecating? Because remember, body should be eliminating, should one be absorbing, healing, and eliminating into the colon. Any of the cellular waste that your body has conjured up, or matter that has conjured up, it should be eliminating into the colon. And then from the colon, it should be releasing out into, you know what I mean, whenever you poop out. That's the release. You know what I'm saying? So if you are not releasing in the morning, because remember what I said, when you're sleeping, that's the time of healing, eliminating, and then when you wake up, releasing. You know what I'm saying? You should feel like you have to release, because you should be having to release those meals that you ate. And if you aren't properly, if you aren't releasing, then you know you're backed up, and there's somewhere in the body is stagnation. You dig? So this is why cleansing, detoxing is important and vital to your health and to just you in general. You dig? So listen, like I said, the first thing you should be doing is releasing when you wake up. Now, you shouldn't need no water, you shouldn't need anything to release. Now, it's okay if you use water or if you drink juice in the morning or teas in the morning to release, but like I said, that should be a natural state already. So, but just take note that should be the first action that you should be doing on the wake up is excreting and releasing. That is a sign, a great sign that you are on the path to, you know, to wellness. So we got our final and last question, neighbors, and the question is, do I have any expectations? Do I have any expectations? This is a great question, especially the last question too. No, Young Nature does not have any expectations going into the fast, none at all. I stopped expecting stuff after my very first fast, which was in 2020, and that was a water fast. That was my very first fast. I did a 7-day water fast. And then after that, I did a couple, you know what I mean, little, like short water fasts, like 5-6 day water fasts here and there. And I noticed, because I'm thinking going into the water fast, I'm gonna be super energetic, full of all this energy. And that was the total opposite. I was drained, I was like low on energy, I was still having migraines, and I was mainly just feeling low on energy. You feel me? This will happen a lot to you guys, to you out there that are first time fasters. Especially if you do like a water fast. Now, juice fasting is a little bit different because you're getting more energy and hydration on a cellular level when you're juicing. On the water side, you're not really getting that energy or that hydration on a cellular level. So that's why you'll feel more drained and low on energy. But on the juicing level, it's a little bit different. But yes, I was feeling drained and all that. And I noticed that after I started to do the water fast, I started to get all this eczema on the skin and all that. And I was panicking. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? Is this the fast? Why did I even fast? Like, the fast brought all these problems to me. And honestly, best way to think of it, and I want you guys to let you guys know that if you do, when you start fasting, that when you get these problems, don't be scared and just quit the fast. That's actually a good thing when you start to see these problems arise as soon as you start to fast, because it's letting you know all the underlying things that basically have been hitting because you are constantly consuming, constantly eating, and spending all your energy digesting and not truly healing the body and giving it what it needs to properly heal and pinpoint areas of healing, rejuvenation, and properly excreting, you know, this cellular waste and just matter throughout the body. You dig? So yes, man, what I like to tell people is go into the fast with a plan and no expectations, because you know what I'm saying. And what's the difference between the two? Well, plan is basically, all right, I'm going into the fast and my plan is to, you know, I want to work on cleansing my gut or cleansing my blood or cleansing my head. That's a plan. You're going into the fast, you're going into the cleanse, you're going into the detox with a plan on a specific area that you want to touch on, what you want to cleanse. Or you may say, I want to cleanse my whole body. know what I'm saying? That's a plan. But the expectation is saying, all right, I'm going to go cleanse this and I will get this specific result out of it. That's not the way life works. You know what I'm saying? That's a universal law. Like, that is not the way life works. You know what I'm saying? Don't focus on the numbers. Don't focus on the results. Focus on the task at hand. Focus on the plan. Focus on the blueprint of how you're going to even get results in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And go about it in such a way where you're going to get the best optimal results possible. But that is not the goal. Is to focus on the results and focus and gain and conjure up expectation, because all expectations do is let you down and make you in a more saddened or emotional state of being. You feel me? So don't enter the fast with all these expectations. Get rid of the expectations. Enter the fast with a nice plan, and just ways of attacking the cellular waste in the body and throughout the body. You get me, fam? So that is the last question, is what is my expectations? So the expectations is don't expect nothing, but plan for everything. So man, that is the key, man. Let's get out there. Let's get our fasting on. Let's get to it. Let's heal the body, the mind, the spirit, man. This is one of the most beautiful journeys that one could go through, man. Like I say, man, it's just, man, I can't even explain it, man. It puts you in such a euphoric high that, you know, I can't even explain most of the time. That's why I'm always, you know what I mean, always saying like, yo, I'm still alive, or I'm living, and the whole nine, because I truly am, you feel me? And you know, a lot of us did all types of healing. We did the spiritual, we did the mental, we did the physical, but we always forget that last cherry on the top. And what is the cherry on the top? It's healing on a cellular level, you feel me? So let's get it popping, man. It's time to, you know, pass on good health and end this bad relationship we have with food, and just these bad food relationships, you dig? So you feel me? And pass on good food relationships to our kids, you dig? So it's your boy, Neighborhood Nature Boy. This is day 1 of 40-day juice cleanse. Peace and love. Stay tuned for the up and coming episodes of the series. I think there's gonna be a total of maybe around 6 to 7 episodes. So stay tuned, man. Make sure to go subscribe to the neighborhood newsletter, where I'll be posting some more. I'll be active on the blog and be posting some more health and wellness posts on the blog. So stay tuned for that. Also, for more neighborhood facts and just health gems and just everything that I do, go follow me on my social media page at neighborhoodnatureboy_. Also, I will be coming out with a juicing either book or some type of PDF for you guys to, you know what I mean, give you more of an idea of how to juice, what to juice, fruit combinations, and you know, just different variations of juices for you guys, so you don't get bored on the juicing journey, you dig? So it's your boy, Neighborhood Nature Boy. Peace and love. Give this episode a like, comment, subscribe to the neighborhood if you haven't already. Share with a neighbor, and let's keep mashing, boy. And always remember that health is your number one wealth. Peace, love, light, and much healing to you. It's your boy, Neighborhood Nature Boy. Always remember, whenever in doubt, check the neighborhood out. You dig?